Hi everybody, sanibonani. Welcome to my channel. Igama lami Ntando Mdletshe, and on this channel sikhuluma ngama-reality TV shows, ama-celebrities kanye nama-YouTubers. If it is your first time joining me today and you really like my content, do not forget to press the subscribe button la ngezansi and the notification bell ukuze uthole umyalezo uma ngabe umsebenzi omusha sesiwufakile. Listen you guys, hey, do I not really miss the times when Isangoma was like a precious thing nje, and also into bewungayiboni njalo, you would not see nje isangoma siphithizela izangoma ini. No, I remember as kids nje when the sangoma is passing there by the roads, nasi sangoma, and we would run siyobuka isangoma, yo isangoma, sisabe sibaleke sendlini, because there was something that was mysterious about isangoma, you know. And whatever that Izangoma did was not revealed for everybody, you know. And then you go into town with your mother and you see a Sangoma. You know those ones that work in town, there by the passage, they're sitting there calling people, and then you'll be fascinated looking at that. I wonder when's what, and you'll be freaked out at the same time. Hey, I miss that time. I miss that time because now, ooh, you wake up in the morning, June 16, you are waiting for Sarafina to play, but Sangoma, Sangoma, Facebook Sangoma, Twitter Sangoma, YouTube Sangoma. Haibo, Sasha, Sasha Sangoma everywhere. I'm like, go say, how? Don't I? I I miss the time where you will be like, you know what? I need to go see a Sangoma, you know, and you would go your consultant, Dumben your muntu, then uboni Sangoma. Hayi manje ukuthi Sangoma everywhere. Khona omusha-ke, there's a new one, a new one. Ne? Very dangerous one. This one, the new one, that one is very, very dangerous. Let me tell you why. Because she is using the weapon that was used on our forefathers very long time ago in a very, very painful way. You know that weapon. And people are falling for it because this weapon works on black people all the time. You know, what is that? Good English. Good English works on black people. I don't care what nonsense you are saying. If you are speaking higher grade, you know the English that if you want a PhD, you are writing your dissertation, the last submission that goes to the reviewers, that English there, the one you put in the safe at home and only take it out when you go for an interview in a management position and you are wearing a Truworths suit, that English, she's using that English. Have you guys forgotten? Have you forgotten the reason we don't have land like right now is English? Eh? They confused our great grandfathers with English. Hmm? It's the English. Now, every time Isangoma comes speaking very good English, confused people are confused. I'm telling you right now, that Sangoma has a very long queue outside her gate. As we speak, I can promise you that. Hmm? Because why? She's speaking English. Guys, don't fall for it. Our grandfathers fell for it. Don't fall for it. Listen to what the person is saying. You know, is it really is it really as intelligent as the English is saying? Is the English itself, because there's English and then there's the message in the English. You know, think about it honestly. In my opinion, you guys, this new Gogo that has a message for Gogo Maweni is just another one. Okay, it's another one that has realized that in order to easily trend on social media, you just have to mention her name. You just say her name, you will trend. Okay. Because these people are running businesses. Not only do they consult, they have products that they sell to people. You know, they have times also when the business is doing very, very good, and they have times when the business is not doing so good. And when the business is not doing so good, you have to come up with strategies to draw attention to you. And the one thing that Sangomas know is that once they say Maweni and you are going against Maweni, you are going to trend. Okay. Now she has those two, and then she uses the language of Jan van Riebeck. Ah, Now people are taking the message so serious. Listen, if really this Gogo really was like, I'm concerned about Gogo Maweni, how she's conducting herself. How come she didn't make the video and send it to Gogo Maweni, or contacted her in her DMs and say, listen, I'm a Sangoma in KZN. By the way, she makes sure that you understand that she's a Sangoma in KZN, just in case you want to find her, you will know who she is and you will know where she is based. You understand? She's a businesswoman, okay? So why didn't she send it in the DMs? Or consult her emkhathini in the, in the realm ka-Ayanda Ncwane. Let the spirit world meet with the spirit world and let them talk and settle things there. Singena thina ngo-June 16. Singena thina ngo-June 16. Here we are now ngo-June 16. Instead of watching Sarafina, here we are with the dictionary trying to understand the words, Pella, because the lady is speaking very, very high grade English. Hmm? Trying to convince us that the message is very, very important that she wants to send to Gogo Maweni. She's calling Gogo Maweni a psychopath. She's calling Gogo Maweni a narcissist. I'm like, but you don't know this woman most. But you know, you understand what I'm saying, guys. I'm not falling for it. I just feel like now and then we're just going to get these sangomas that are trying to convince us that they are coming with something better than these ones that we already know. We already know Maweni or Skoteni. We already know Gogo Dineo. We already know Gogo Bani Lowa interview Gogo Skos. Siabazi bonke. But now and then there's a new one that is coming. When they come, they want us to think they are bringing something better than Laba Esbazio. I'm not falling for it. Okay, I'm not falling for it. I feel like if she wanted to correct Mawin, there are other ways to correct Mawin, especially in Vigile June 16, because si busy, guys, si busy. Now we are pitizela nje in our screens. We are nangu. Hmm? I don't believe it, you guys. Listen. But I'm going to play a clip here. For those who have not seen a clip, I won't play the whole thing just so that you can see who I'm talking about. But I think a lot of you have seen it because she is everywhere, you guys. Everywhere. Okay.
Um, Out there on a podium and literally um, expressing your psychopathic, sociopathic, narcissistic um, uh, psyche and immoral, disgusting, unbelievable lack of grace that you are imparting. And
One thing, you guys, is that if your intention is to correct somebody and being mindful of the fact that this person doesn't know you personally. So it's one thing, let's say my mother comes to correct me. It doesn't matter what tone or whatever they use. My mother is going to correct me however way she wants to correct me. I'm familiar with her. But if a stranger comes to correct you, it's very important how they speak to you. If you come to somebody and say, you're a psychopath, you're a narcissist, do you think that person is going to listen to you? It's going to listen to your correction? Also remembering the fact that you are a stranger to them. Does that even make sense that Umawen is being corrected in this way? And these are the words that are being used in the process of correcting her. This was not a message for Kukumaweni, guys. This was a message for the rest of us because this Gogo wanted to introduce herself to the rest of us. And she was successful, honestly.
carrying and expressing and broadcasting on public television um, without shame, without guilt, without in fact you boast and you're proud, uh, you're emphatic about what you are have the power to do, and it is dark and it is harmful and it is deadly, and you're a killer. I mean, you're a killer who should be in jail. You're a criminal, and it's
Yeah, I don't understand because who did Gogo Maweni kill? I feel like I missed something on this one. or maybe there's an episode of her show where I missed something because I was trying to understand who is she referring to when she says Ukoko Maweni is a killer.
Unbelievably audacious of even the television company that is broadcasting your show and continue to broadcast your show despite what the content is. I mean, if you lived at a time when Sangomas really cared, you would be dead. They would just, you know,
Hi guys. You'll have to go and watch on Twitter. Hey, I've listened to this so many times, and every time I'm like, I'm shocked by the whole thing, you guys. I really don't feel like she should have even said the message is for Coco Mawini because I really don't believe that it is. The things that she's saying in the message is not going to make Coco Mawini be receptive of whatever message that she's giving to her. If you are insulting somebody in the message that you are giving to them, they're not going to listen to you. What is the point? I feel like she wanted to state for the public that she is against Coco Mawini. In the process of doing that, introduce herself to the rest of us, which she's successfully done because I didn't know who she was. Now I kind of know her face. Okay, and I know that if I ever need a little bit of English, if ngifuna nje ukunanelwa i-English, ngiya somewhere, uyabona, boardroom, I will go to her because she has lots and lots of bangles. Other than that, you guys, this was not for Maweni. Okay, let's not be playing. Okay, okay, but let's let her ride the wave. Okay, because it's still the Sangoma wave. But guys, mina ngifisa nje zami ngoma iphindele endumbeni, and then masifuna nje ukuyohlola sihambise endumbeni siyobabona ngoba hayi manje baphithizela too much, too much. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before uphume kuyona, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Ngimthanda kakhulu.